The Department of Labor's fiduciary rule was really intended to help the individual investor really remove conflicts and force an advisor to put the client's interests ahead of their own. And most people say, well, my advisor or my broker does that. And there's still mass confusion about this. In a brokerage relationship, believe it or not, the rules and law do not require that they put the client's interest or your interest first, but simply that they disclose and that the investment's suitable. As a fiduciary, and that's what this new fiduciary rule is they're required by law to put your interest ahead of their own. This is the way our entire financial industry profession should be run, and it's not. You know, there's many critics out there saying that the fiduciary rule is actually going to hurt the small investor. You're going to be able to find a case here and there where the small investor has some disadvantage, but by and large, getting rid of the conflict, getting rid of all these additional costs that are not transparent at all is really in the investor's best interest, and I believe it's a step in the right direction. As an individual investor, I would go back to your advisor and ask a lot of really tough questions. For example, are you a fiduciary today? If you're not, why weren't you? Do you know all the additional costs and fees that I paid because you weren't a fiduciary? In some cases, I believe the individual advisor doesn't know because it's not being adequately communicated from those that are creating those products or from the very top. This is legislation that, while not perfect, is a major win for the individual investor. And it's about time that we put the retail client investor's interest ahead of that of Wall Street and the financial services profession. So at the end of the day, the consumer needs to win out. For the first time in history, the consumer has as much information available to it as the seller, i.e. the financial services profession. So it's just a matter of time before we have, either by law or by information flow, greater transparency on everything.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.